So we've got Mr. Shailesh Chandra with us, who's the MD and CEO of Tata Motors. And he's going to talk to us about the Tata Punch.EV facelift, which has just been launched in India. Hello, sir. Thank you for joining us.
Welcome.
I have one big question for you, and that is the fact you talked about the Punch.EV being the only car in the family. How confident are you that the Tata Punch.EV facelift can be the only car in the family?
See, what I mentioned is that cars which are sold less than 12 lakh is broadly the median of the market. I'm saying the price point 12 lakh is the median of the market. Cars in the country, 65% of them, literally two-thirds of cars sold in the country is less than 12 lakh. And here the people don't have the luxury of buying two, three cars. One car is for the household. So therefore, this household car has to do city drive as well as when the family decides to go for outdoorsy trips. So therefore, that's the thought process of why we said that the entry EVs have to become more versatile from a use case perspective, that it can do intercity drives also. The challenge that the entry EVs were facing is that one, it was 30%, 35% more expensive than a equivalent petrol or a CNG automatic car. It was with low range of 250 kilometer, 270 kilometers, and you were not getting full confidence on the battery life also, right? It's a big purchase for this category of customers. That is what we have tried to solve here. Punch EV tries to overcome these barriers. So the price has been brought extremely close to now on-road price of a CNG AMT, and maybe 5-10% versus petrol. That would also not have happened if the GST rates had not gone down. But I don't complain for that because it's overall beneficial for the car industry. The range has been increased to 350 kilometers real range, and then we have extended lifetime warranty. So I'm sure that this will excite that segment of customers now, because in the greater than 12 lakh segments, you have these issues resolved. And you have seen the response of the market where the penetration is 10% versus in less than 12 lakh, the penetration remains 1.6%.
Okay. One more question over here. So, 2026 has already been a big year for Tata Motors with the Sierra coming in and then the Punch facelift coming in. And the impact, the amount of focus that has been on safety, we've seen on both those car launches, right? Over here, you talked about safety, but there wasn't really some big major reveal about here. So, first of all, just tell me about the safety levels of the Punch, and is there a rating that has already been done over there? You know, if there's something in the background over there that we can get to know. The other thing is, what is the difference? What are the challenges engineering a car like the Punch, where you have an ICE model and an EV model, and you have to obviously get the same levels of safety for both of them? So, what are the challenges you're facing over there?
There are a lot of other work that you have to do to bring it to the same, say, for example, star ratings for BN cap, because you don't have an engine in the front. The load distributions are different. Therefore, the load paths in a event of crash is very different. So it has, the safety engineering is different than the ICE. So it's not the safety engineering, same safety engineering as it is for Punch ICE. So this is different. Today we have shown an alternate side of what additionally EVs need. You saw, on the battery side what protections you have to give, and multiple things that Anand explained today. Structurally, Tata Motors designs cars for 5-star safety. We have not been able to get the certificate as yet because it is work in progress, but the car has been designed for 5-star.
So, you're very confident this will obviously be another
I mean, it has
five-star
been
car.
designed and engineered for 5-star. So let's
Perfect.
wait for
All
the
right.
results.
Cool. That was it from the event. Thank you so much for being with us. If you've got any more questions about the Tata Punch EV facelift, drop them in the comments below. We'll get back to you. And sir, thank you so much for talking to us again.
Thank you. Short and sweet.